Everyone is so jubilant, so elated as to the victory that we had, bringing back the hostages. People said it couldn't be done. Everyone thought they were all dead. There are more victories to come, but let me tell you what, this is different than the normal war. I've been in different wars. I've fought in Gaza before. I fought in Lebanon, 2006. This is a global, something big is going on, even spiritual. Light against darkness, good against evil. The free world, yeah, democracy, freedoms that people enjoy against a barbaric medieval zombie apocalypse Armageddon anarchy that it will engulf the world if the righteous don't stand up and if the prayer warriors don't hold up the hands of, and be an intercessor, hold up the hands of Moses like Exodus 17 talks about. You know, Exodus 17, verse 8 through 16. You remember Amalek, and I'm not saying the Palestinians are Amalek. I'm just saying that their Amalek attacked us in our history, right? And Moses went up on this hill, and he says he held his staff up, and Joshua fought against Amalek, just as Moses. I feel like a Joshua. I quote Joshua all the time. And so Aaron and Hur went to hold up his hands, and Moses raised his hand. They'd win. They'd have some victory. And then when he was getting tired, then what happened is his hands would grow weak, and then they'd start to lose. Moses built an altar, and he said, "The Lord is my banner." You know, Adonai Nissi, and my banner, and this banner is still raised. That's my point. This banner is still raised. There still is a war going on, and you know, the diamonds are in our hands. And so what that was is when we got these hostages back, I think everyone got excited again about the victory that we will receive, and that we are receiving. Sorry. And the Yamam fighter, when he died, Arnon Zamora, he gave his life to rescue these hostages. And we got to honor that. You know, 6:30 p.m. you have this planning happening. Okay, 6:30 p.m. And suddenly Summer Seeds was the secret name for like weeks, but they've been working on this, okay? Yahalom is underground. Yamam was planning this on top of ground, along with Shabak, along with the whole blue-white force, whole bunch. 10 o'clock a.m. came in, according to plan, in broad daylight. 2 buildings were the targets, as you know, minute by minute. Hamas fighters were all around, Islamic Jihad were all around, nobody noticed them. A lot of Arab sources say that the United States also fought alongside us. I can't confirm nor deny that right now. 10:45, ground operation technological work was used by air to identify exactly where in the 2 buildings the hostages, and had to go in at the same time, because if they didn't, then you know what would happen is the hostages would get killed. They'd get killed on the spot. And so 10:50, the information came in that they're still alive, and that it was time to go in. 2 ground teams enter at 11 o'clock a.m. exactly. I love 11:11. I believe that 11:11 is when they were rescued, because at 11:10, the elimination of the terrorists that were holding Noa Argamani went smooth, and then at 11:11, I believe, is the exact moment that they got her. I think there's something special about 11:11, and you can look up that in the Bible, Isaiah 11 and 12. And Romans 11, verse 11. Look it up. It's all over the Bible. 11:15, the message went out that says the diamonds are in our hands. That's the hostages. And totally what people don't talk about so much is that they came out with all kinds of RPG launchers, like crowds and crowds, machine guns, Kalashnikov rifles in the narrow alleys. The fighting was so fierce. Forces tried to escape, but the vehicle, the specific vehicle, got hit in the gearbox by a bunch of bullets, and Southern Command General Johan Finkelman really tried to adapt the pre-prepared rescue plan to get them out of there. And what happened is a bunch of air strikes, Air Force jets had to launch a bunch of munitions. This wasn't part of the plan. It wasn't at all part of the plan. It was supposed to be clean and neat. Not everything's clean and neat, in and out precision. But yes, to isolate the area from the swarms, and you had people from the 7th Brigade of paratroopers, Givati Kfir, as reinforcements, along with tanks, Namer APCs, all throughout, coming in, and even Navy ships giving cover from the west. At 11:30, finally the place was isolated enough, and that was hard, with swarms of people coming in to attack. They want to keep these hostages as their little bargaining chips, you know? Evil people. And I think of the battle with Moses. Did he say, let's negotiate? Is that what Joshua said? No, you know what? People got the wrong idea. Commander Zamora, he continued to try to fight for his life. They fought for his life. Everybody's given him every help they could. He eventually did make it to the hospital, but he died. And at 1:33 p.m. was the official announcement of the diamonds are in our hands. Their rescue mission is complete. I believe we're going to have a lot more rescue missions. I believe we're going to have great victories ahead. But we need the prayer warriors. We need the people to hold up our hands. We need the hands of Moses. We need intercessors. We need people who are strong, people who are discipled, who are trained in prayer, in intercession. And that's what we're asking for. The battle's not over. The war's not over. Lebanon could erupt at any minute. We still have to complete destroying, dismantling these dungeons of darkness. There's about 116 hostages left. But God is our great commander, the good shepherd. We're just little shepherds following. We got to get the lambs, even babies, back from the mouth of the wolves. Through your name, we will trample down those who rise up against us. On behalf of the Aliyah Return Center, we are so thankful for all who have given. Thank you so much.